Hey guys, Scott here. Today I'm going to show you how to heal yourself in basically 2 seconds in Dead by Daylight using a single perk and a single item. This is not even a build that requires like your entire build to dedicate it toward it. It requires two things. My god, it was bad, dude. That is like seriously a 2-second heal. Now you know. Give me one skill check. Oh my god, dude, that's like fucking cheating. And you can slap this on basically any build and have the rest of your perks be whatever the hell you want. So the two things you're going to need. First one is Resurgence. This was recently buffed. This is a perk from Jill Valentine. Basically, whenever you are unhooked or unhook yourself, you are healed for a portion of your total health instantly. Now, this used to be 50%, but they just recently buffed this to 70%. So the actual percentage is amazing. Honestly, when it was 50%, it was still super good. But now you get 70% healed off the hook. Now, we need to combine that with something that's going to let you do that 30% very, very quickly. Luckily, the Medkit has two add-ons that basically do exactly that. The surgical suture and the needle and thread. So the main benefits to these is they increase the amount that you get from a great skill check on your heal by 15%. So you basically heal for 1 second, and then the 15% from a skill check takes care of the other amount, and you've fully healed yourself in 2 seconds. So there's a tiny bit of RNG involved here. Now, the good news is the surgical suture and the needle and thread both significantly increase the chance to actually get a skill check while healing using these add-ons, which means you're going to get a skill check within 1 to 2 seconds almost every time. Sometimes I've got it instantly off the hook and I've healed in like 1 second. It was hilarious. And sometimes I had to wait like 4 seconds. So there's like a 1 to 4 second variability on how quickly you will fully heal yourself. Now, in that clip as well, I also had botany knowledge, but I went back and looked at the footage. It didn't do anything for that clip, or really ever. All it's doing is just draining more of my medkit. I was still testing at the time. But it turns out these two add-ons alone heal so much that the botany knowledge wasn't even relevant. So I actually just took that off the build entirely. You just simply don't need it at all. So that's it. That's all you need. You can have the other 3 perks be whatever the hell you want, but it's just the combination of Resurgence getting buffed and honestly, these two add-ons not getting talked about enough as by far the best medkit add-ons. These basically make them like the old green medkits that can heal yourself in 8 seconds. These things are insane. Now, the one caveat to this build is it is reliant on you being able to hit great skill checks. Luckily, there is a perk called This Is Not Happening that you can slap on there if you're not comfortable with hitting great skill checks. I mean, this is just a good perk to have to help you train to hit those anyway. It makes your great skill check windows a lot more lenient. It's a much bigger area, and it only functions when you're injured. So it's a natural fit. You just slap that in there, and now you have much bigger windows. It's much harder to miss, and that will make it so you can actually hit those great skill checks every time. But I mean, that's basically it. That's pretty much all you need for the build. It pretty much only needs 1 perk unless you're not confident with your skill checks, then you can slap on 2. But yeah, that's it. It's an insanely strong build for any killer, I guess, except Plague. That's pretty much about it. But yeah, I'll show you a game here where I had the build on. You can see how amazing being able to heal that fast actually is. And thanks for watching. There's still real players to be found on the Demon Souls remake. I mean, I guess there would be. There's probably no one actually fighting the old monk, so the 3 dudes queuing for it have very few competition. Ah, balls. Fuck. Shit. Oh, I still got it anyway. I'm just gonna see if I can get my skill checks and actually get the heal off. Well, we didn't get any of the good ones, unfortunately. We got the 2 shitty ones. Skill check. Lil. Oh, we love sutures so much. Such a good add-on, dude. Brings me back to the old times of botany and circle healing. Actually, don't want to be injured against a Wraith, though. Medkit nerf, by the way. Yeah, the Medkits did get nerfed, but nobody looked at the fucking the sutures. I'm gonna need a body block from that. Thank you. Botany's in this combo for Resurgence, correct? Basically, if I get off the hook and I get a single skill check, I can heal myself in 2 seconds. As long as I don't fuck the skill check up. Looks like Bamboozle, maybe. We're winning on Hattonfield as Survivor. I know, it's very impressive. Remember when I used to stack the green medkits with pharmacy? It was good times. Well, I can't go save. I can see him nodding. Fuck. Think I'm dead. Pretty unlikely I get here. Plus we got Johnny fucking we got presidential defense coming out of the woodwork. I definitely would have died there. God, I have to get hooked in order for my build to work. You guys are ruining my build. Better defense in the Secret Service, dude. That is an admittedly low bar. Medkit nerf made sense. Wish they kept the personality with them, though. Yeah, these guys are just, like, emotionless now. I like my medkits having, like, backstories and lore. What's the favorite build quest I've ever done? Probably Metal of Man quest. But it was bad because I fucked over my team super hard. I'm not gonna make that window. How did I... Oh, I wasn't running straight at it. I wouldn't make that regardless. That window was like slightly off center. Shitty house. Wish there was a medkit that belonged to some dude named Alex. Alex's medkit, and you could sabotage it. What's the gen bug? If a survivor dies early, any subsequent generators done during the match will count for an additional generator. If a survivor dies early, any subsequent generators done during the match will count for an additional generator. Now you know. Give me one skill check. Oh my god, dude, that's like fucking cheating. That's so insane. Like this gen is never gonna get finished. Oh, maybe. He's actually chasing somebody. Second wind stonk's going way down. Yeah, why second wind when you can just right-click yourself a half a second? Just be totally fine. Gosh, your computer was dying. I should have, like, glitch moved in real life to make it even more realistic. So was the one down here not done? Oh. That worked out. Need to blue screen the camera? I don't have that tech. What's my opinion on Dark Souls 1? Dark Souls 1 is my second least favorite Souls game. It definitely got me into Souls, but yeah, I don't know. Everything after Anor Londo is super average. Honestly, average to just straight up bad. Have you gotten used to using the replay buffer option? I just click my middle mouse button, and it captures the past 2 minutes. Duke's Archives are pretty cool. Yeah, Duke's Archives are alright. It was kind of frustrating, though, but it was alright. Pre-Anor Londo is goated. Yeah, Pre-Anor Londo is up there with the absolute best, for sure. Did I encounter the Wraith bug? What is the Wraith bug? Can increase the memory limit of the replay buffer. It's at 1 gigabyte, so I feel like that should be fine. DSD was a lot of issues, but you always say it's a game worth playing. Yeah, it's certainly dated as fuck now, but it's still a really good game. The worst Souls game is still better than most games in general. The previous Souls titles you recommend after playing Elden Ring? I mean, I'd say Dark Souls 3 is the closest to Elden Ring that you got, so it's basically the same thing minus a jump and no open world. It's worth a playthrough for Ivory King alone. Dude, the Ivory King's entrance to the arena is one of my favorite Souls moments of all time. It's so fucking cool. It's like the most metal shit coming through a Sauron-ass flame gate. Like, oh, so epic. Ow. The fuck? Thought we were friends. Dirac, thank you for the 66 months. 3 months until ultimate pogness is achieved. Yeah, and then you have 1 month of living the high life, and then you're fucked. And you should just delete your account. He feels bad now. He should. He went rabid. We were friends. Think he's got save rapid? Maybe, I can't really tell. I never really understand why people run Say the Best or Last or Rapid Brutality on Wraith. The whole idea is you hit somebody and you cloak and chase after them after they're like the cooldown. And a little bit of haste or a little bit of doing that faster doesn't help you at all. Can I keep looking up? Can you just go jerk off? You'll see the world more clearly. Twin princes in Elden Ring reminded you of Lothric and Lorien? Well, not exactly twin princes, but yeah, there was definitely some Lothric Lorien vibes there, especially the way how Lothric would sit on his shoulder. Very similar vibes. Rapid and batteries is a lot of fun on Chag. Yeah, I could see that. Chag has no real way of catching up, so. Sloppy's better, but no one runs Sloppy anymore. Sloppy would be better, but there's also just Ghost Warrior, which does basically the exact same thing. It was just rapid.